President Donald Trump, in a social media post on Wednesday evening, said that he is giving serious consideration to bringing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac public, and that he plans to discuss this issue with Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, FHFA Director Bill Pulte, and others to make a decision in the near future. While the news headlines and social media reactions came out fast, President Trump's message does not appear to signify a significant shift in policy or timing. He told us what we already know, given that he supported ending the conservatorships in his first term. We share the view that conservatorship was never intended to be permanent. It's why we created a board-level GSE task force over a year ago. That task force reevaluated all our prior core principles and positions on GSE reform, identified how much progress already has been made, and outlined the work left to be done if the GSEs are to be released. We've heard directly from administration officials and members of Congress, including House Financial Services Chair French Hill just last week, that release is under consideration when the time is right. Let me repeat, under consideration when the time is right. In fact, it's the same message Director Pulte told MBA Chair Laura Escobar earlier this week in front of a packed room at MBA Secondary. We've also been heartened to hear Director Pulte and Secretary Bessent reiterate their focus on making sure GSE release doesn't increase costs on consumers. They've both said it repeatedly in media interviews and earlier this year during their confirmation hearings. Going back to secondary, as detailed during a session by MBS investors and a rating agency representative, the list of complex and critical issues that must be addressed before a responsible release from conservatorship can be executed is long. It includes details of the scope of a government guarantee on agency MBS, the resolution of the capital stack, ratings agency reactions to a release, risk weights on post-conservatorship GSE MBS, the effect of exit on investor appetite for GSE MBS, the liquidity and fungibility of the UMBS market post-exit, and many more. Working through these critical issues will take time, as any missteps can lead to market disruption and increase the cost of borrowing at a time when rates are already elevated. We are taking nothing for granted. GSE release must preserve what works to ensure that it continues to deliver what consumers need and investors expect. That's why I want to assure you that MBA stands ready to work with the administration on a thoughtful exit plan with an appropriate timeline. And importantly, we will make clear, as loud as we need to, that any release must include an explicit federal backstop, passed by Congress and paid for by the GSEs, of their mortgage-backed securities to protect consumers, taxpayers, and our best-in-the-world housing finance system. As always, don't hesitate to contact me or anyone at MBA about this or other issues. You can always email me at bob@mba.org.